Horizon Worlds. It's El Blanco, you with the Meta News business segment. And today we're going to talk about special purpose vehicles. And I've talked about special purpose vehicles before. I even covered them when I did that long series of business plans. Um, but the more and more I talk to people in Horizons and as of lately, a lot of people are, they're really coming in here with their talent. They're really coming inside Horizon Worlds. Not only do they have, digital skills or artistic skills. I was speaking to an artist, actually last night I was speaking to an artist and I saw this artist perform at the Summer Jam. And so we had a brief conversation. I was just looking at all the things that this artist could do. So here at Meta News, the business segment is always to bring the members in Horizon Worlds up to speed for those who don't know business, for those who are interested in business and have no clue about business. We're going to bring you up to speed. So really, if you ever miss these segments, you can go to our YouTube channel. That's Meta News for Horizon Worlds VR, and you can start looking for the website as well, as Miss Rocks is putting up our actual website where all our content will be on our website. So all you have to do is get on Instagram and contact Miss Rocks to catch up with everything that we're doing, because we're pretty much moving in a succinct motion now, to remain. Because I say we premiere, I'm just saying to remain the premier news source for Horizons. We want to be in position when those major corporations come looking for the news team. We're going to be it. So, for everybody else who has an idea or who has any type of endeavors that you want to do, you have people that's good with the gaming. You have my friend Dirt Dig. You have Andrew Money. You have Beezy. You have Boss King. You have all these people that are doing pretty well with the gaming here and many others. They're doing real good with gaming. And you also now we're seeing members that are catering to the younger crowd, because the children are all the way down to I think age 10. You can be age 10 and be on here. So it's time to start talking business, and it's time to start moving in business. So, and on that note, you have Jen Smash. She's going to be teaching business. She has a whole course, a formal course at that. She's been in the game over 30 some years. And then you have Black Sands, Idea to Empire, and and Trouble. So with those two in place now, and then I'm coming in the rear, because of course I've always been talking about business and talking about coming up with a lecture hall, which is to deal with business, not from a informal standpoint, but to give you that information that you may not hear about it, in the public. I always offer private aspects of business to the mix. So, and today I'm going to be talking about, being a little bit private, in your business endeavors. So tonight, what I want you guys to understand, the world is changing real fast. So a lot of things going on worldwide, and they're distracting us on the news because they don't want you guys to know how serious the world is scrambling right now to get position. Everything is restructuring, not just because of Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency that was happening, but then the world starts scrambling as well when they had to come up with all these natural resources like coltan, because coltan is used to make these computer chips that goes into these phones and these computers and things like that. But even more importantly, the countries, the individual countries of Africa, or the continent of Africa, they're seriously considering, they've been moving in a direction of forming a United States of Africa, which means they go another big monetary source, a whole monetary system at that. Another thing is they're dealing with the BRICS, which is once again their own monetary system. The BRICS, which consists of Brazil, Russia, um, you have India, China, and South Africa. So when I mention these terms or these different groups or these different major moves, right? These are global moves, right? And global always affects domestic. And what had made this country so powerful is that everybody used this country's reserve dollar called the petrodollar to purchase oil. And now that the world is moving into different forms of energy, and sustainable programs, the landscape is about to change again. So, what does that mean for us? Well, we have our professions here, we have our money making things here, but at the same time, we must prepare to think global. We must prepare to expand globally. So you would need special purpose vehicles because the same vehicles you may have, you know, to do business here, you may need greater businesses like trust, different types of trust. To do business, you need special purpose vehicles as well because we don't know exactly what's going to happen to this monetary system and how regulations are going to change. So you're going to need to be able to hold your assets, everything that's in your name. You will need to hold your assets, in a entity's name that has exemptions and has special privileges and special benefits that you wouldn't have. So um, when whenever you're interested in learning more about these things, you can typically look at this video and look these terms up, or you can get prepared to look forward to me and Metaverse TikTok as we're coming with an academy as well, which is a membership. That's a membership based entity that we're bringing for Horizon members, and we'll be teaching these things, and you can actually serve on committees because we want to build trustees. We want to build people who know international law. We want to build a team of people who learn about financing, how to finance and understand how financing, not just the general finance that people talk about, but we want you to understand how financing works internationally, not just locally, and how you can learn about instruments, negotiable instruments, how to, you know, not just learn about, but how to execute them, how to get those instruments in a position to where they can be monetized in other places for the purpose of doing business. So, um, like I said, we have Gen Smash, we have Metaverse TikTok, we have Black Sands, we're moving in a direction where we're going to start educating Horizon World members in business, and they're all different levels. So you get some things from us all that'll be slightly different, but it's still business, and we have different strengths and different suits that we'll be basically bringing to the table. So look forward, once again, look forward to those things happening. Look forward to more and more things developing out here in the world. Start paying attention, really start attention to what's going on globally, so you can understand the different monetary systems that are about to become very important to know about. Because you never want to, like they say, have all your eggs in one basket. You know, and if you ever try to send all your money out of here, you probably run into resistance. So you want to be able to have assets that you can move out of here and hold somewhere else safely and securely without it being regulated or someone telling you you can't move it because they may decide that they're competing with us and we don't want our people working with them. But you should be free to do what you want to do. And until you put yourself or put your assets and or learn these vehicles and learn how to use these vehicles, you will always have regulations. So, thank you for tuning in. Once again, this is the Meta News Business segment. I am El Blanco, and we're with Meta News. And make sure you go to our YouTube channel and at Meta News for Horizon Worlds VR, and make sure you go on Instagram and check with Miss Rocks and get any information you want to locate our new oncoming website. And you can look at all the things that we're doing as a team. All right, it's been one. Thank you. Good night.